Hey, welcome back to our Time Sticking YouTube channel, or welcome if it's your first time. My name's Jake, and today we're going to be talking about how a watch company created a school for returning vets after World War II. So stick with us through this intro, and we're going to break down this little snippet of history with you. When the Second Great War ended in the 1940s, plenty of drafted soldiers came back home looking to reincorporate themselves into civilian life. With the workforce ready to accept new recruits in horology, Bulova stepped up to the proverbial plate to get ex-servicemen to work. Beginning in 1945, right at the end of World War II, the Joseph Bulova School of Watchmaking opened its doors to disabled veterans. Bulova's new nonprofit sought to give these disabled fighters a trade in a massively popular international industry. Though the organization was named after its founder, it was Joseph Bulova's son, Ard, who opened the nonprofit to America's returning soldiers, Ard acting as chairman of the board at the time. While the school itself is no longer around, its mission evolved beyond watchmaking and still carries a legacy today. Bulova being able to establish this school comes with a little bit of history on its own. Bulova itself has been owned by the Citizen Watch Group since 2007. However, before the company became a legacy brand, it was making great strides on its own in the American watch market. Boasting high accuracy and gaining steam at the rise of the radio and television era, Bulova dropped the first commercial radio and television advertisements in US history. This widespread fame and popularity built Bulova up as a watchmaking giant. Their television ad was released in 1941, and from there, Bulova was solidified in the American consciousness. Increased revenue and high-caliber watchmaking gave the company the means to give back to wounded soldiers from the war effort upon their return. Disabled vets at the Joseph Bulova School of Watchmaking learned an invaluable skill set with expert supervision and well-fleshed-out literature to boot. Skills learned via the manual include staking balance wheels, truing the balance wheel, hairspring truing, stem making, watch assembly, and train wheel assembly. Above all, disabled vets were trained beyond their combat skills to give time back to the world they fought to protect. Their skills translated to jobs in the industry that ultimately kept American timekeeping a tour de force in the global market. Although the Joseph Bulova School of Watchmaking closed its doors in 1993, the Veterans Watchmaker initiative has actually continued putting vets to work on timepieces. The Veterans Watchmaker Initiative, or VWI's mission, is to pick up where the Joseph Bulova School of Watchmaking left off, with modern updates. Things like quartz, updates in mechanical timekeeping, and other new innovations. As a bit of a retrospective, Bulova's school went above and beyond the call of duty in its own right by equipping its building with wheelchair access before it was standard to do so. Their nonprofit endeavors for veterans eventually included full rehabilitation services, national advocacy for disabled people as a whole, and funding for the first wheelchair sports. If this aspect of American watchmaking interests you or someone you know, VWI may be worth investigating. Their efforts reach out in a similar fashion. That's right, there are still modern echoes of the Joseph Bulova School of Watchmaking today. If you're interested in peering back at the JB School of Watchmaking firsthand, the physical location still stands in Woodside, Queens, New York City. It has since become an LDS or Mormon church without much alteration to its original construction. Furthermore, 13th editions of the JB School of Watchmaking's training manuals still sell online for about $150. These manuals were the key to at-home study for all veterans who passed through Bulova's school halls. Owning this literature is a fine way to engage with the language of watchmaking at a time when Bulova was putting in work for America's returning soldiers. As a final aside, watchmaking and its history are tied directly to the lives of veterans and wars that have happened throughout history. Many timepieces have been handed down from generation to generation as snapshots, harboring lifelong stories from both on and off the battlefield. It's easy to see events in timekeeping history as snippets suspended in some resting version of the past. However, watchmaking and timekeeping are unifying human trends that persist and continue to school all of us on how time truly impacts all of our lives. Thus, the Joseph Bulova School of Watchmaking is part and parcel of a larger watch and clock history. Do you know anybody who's learned the skills to make watches through the military or after their service? Let us know in the comments below. Hello, and thanks for watching our YouTube video today. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and you can find similar videos right here. For more new and interesting content from time sticking on our channel, please subscribe at the link here. And for more information about wristwatch repair and watch maintenance generally, you can find us at timesticking.com. Thanks so much and have a great day.